Hey everyone, Joe Delgado, Indestructible Me. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it. I wanted to talk real quick about HIIT, high intensity interval training. After this, you'll see kind of a routine that I just did. And let me tell you, today I definitely, on top of it all, I did not want to work out, but I did. I also talked about motivation today. Check that video out. I'm going to push that out on all podcasts and stuff like that too, but you get to drink some coffee and get ready for the day with me. I talked about motivation today, and the main thing was to get movement. So to start and get me out of that funk, I just jumped on my stationary bike, about 10 minutes. Just went after it, and before the 10 minutes was up, I was good to go, locked and loaded. I was like, let's rock and roll, baby. And then I just jumped right into it, which was good. Excuse me. So, HIIT. I suck at it, and I'm going to be adding it more into my weekly routine. That's why I hate it, is because I suck at it. And I suck at it because I don't do it regularly. So if you don't know what HIIT is, high intensity interval training, it's when you're essentially doing an exercise for a certain duration of time. So you're not counting repetitions. You're doing it for 40 seconds. I'll use that example because that's essentially the routine that I do. So you do the exercise for 40 seconds, you rest for 20, and you go to another exercise, do it for 40 seconds, rest for 20, and then you just do that. And you do rounds of that, over and over and over again. HIIT is very beneficial to your health, just everything. And it's going to accelerate your targets of whatever it may be. So wherever you are in your training, your health targets or goals or whatever, HIIT is definitely recommended. And I'll stop right there and actually say I would recommend, to consult with a medical professional or anything to ensure, depending on where you are actually in your health and all that type of stuff, to make sure that high intensity exercise is going to be okay and suitable for you. Because obviously it's a lot of work and it causes a lot of stress on the body. I have asthma, but I've been exercising for a while, so I kind of know, my boundaries and, how to push through and what I can't do and cannot do and all that type of stuff. So that's something that you need to learn. But first and foremost, if you're completely scared or worried about it or anything like that, no matter what, you should always consult with a medical professional, and they'll give you more insight and advice on that. But if you have been exercising and all that type of stuff and you want to explore HIIT, I talk about fasting actually, a ton. And the reason why I actually bring up fasting with HIIT is because of a hormone called growth hormone. Now, most personal trainers, if not all of them, and most, health gurus and all that type of stuff are going to probably tell you about, stimulating and increasing growth hormone. Because growth hormone regulates your blood sugars, it burns your fat, and it helps you increase muscles. It literally increases testosterone, and it helps repair. But growth hormone only gets secreted or activated from two different activities. And that's fasting. So sleep. Everyone sleeps, hopefully. You're fasting while you're sleeping. So that's when growth hormone, if you go into a deep sleep, delta wave sleep, growth hormone's should be coming out and, regulating the blood sugars so you're not going into a coma while you're sleeping, and, repairs all the issues in your body from the previous day stresses. And if you did exercise, it repairs and builds up muscle mass so you can continue and build more resistance. It makes you stronger to resist stress. And then that's when you're fat. That's when you actually burn fat. Because if you go to bed with a full stomach and there's calories in your system still, you're going to be going to that. You're not going to be tapping into your reserved fuel tank. So growth hormone is great with fasting. Now, I do intermittent fasting and prolonged fasting at times, which just increases it. So instead of waiting to go to sleep at night to have growth hormone come out and do its thing, I exercise today. I'm in a fasted state. Last meal I had was at 3 o'clock yesterday, and it's noon today. So what is that? That's 12, 18. That's over 20 hours. And some growth hormone just pumping through my body, which is great. But HIIT also, let's say if you're not doing any of that, if you're a guy complex of some sort, you need bulky muscles, you want muscle mass and all this type of stuff, which is great. Don't get me wrong. HIIT will increase growth hormone, not just regular exercise and stuff like that. And it might spike it just a little bit, but HIIT, literally fluctuating your heart rate, your lungs capacity, and all that type of stuff from the duration of times, is going to spike growth hormone drastically because it's stressing the body out in a high intensity level, hence the name. And experts even believe that, or tested this anyways, that if you do HIIT while in a fasted state, you actually can spike growth hormone about 200%, or 2,000, missing a zero on that, 2,000% extra. So if you want to, accelerate your results, increase the results, you want to increase the recovery time. Overall, it's going to increase it's going to improve lung and heart health. Because again, the fluctuation going back and forth, so it's gonna do a lot of great benefits. But if you're looking to possibly cut weight, HIIT is gonna be fantastic, especially with fasting. If you're doing it in a fasted state, and look at me, I have enthusiasm, I have creativity. I don't have all this brain fog, and I'm not tired, I'm not crawling, I'm not dying or anything like that. I'm thriving. I would consider this thriving. And again, fasted state. I use some supplements, electrolyte powder that does zero impact on insulin and sugar, just straight electrolytes, and apple cider vinegar. Outside of that, nothing, just water and some coffee. Some coffee. I think there's like 5 calories in coffee, but whatever. That's not going to do anything to really completely take me out of a fasting state. So growth hormone's pumping, right? It's just going. Then I do HIIT, just absolutely increases it. So my recovery, muscle strength, muscle mass growth, all of that, on top of all the other health benefits. I'm going to actually be posting in my Instagram, my weekly routine for exercise. Not exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to be doing that like pretty much throughout the week, but just like a calendar. I don't take any days off. I do some type of activity every day throughout the week, because if I take one day off, that means I can convince myself to take more days off. And that's not going to have me work on anything that's going to prevent me from accomplishing my targets, my goals. So there's different ways to do that. You definitely need rest at certain muscles for sure. So that's why you need to just structure your week so you can continuously do activities and just not target the same muscle groups and all that type of stuff. I did leg day yesterday, and then today I did HIIT, but it was full body. So yeah, I'm going to show you what I did. It's going to be a time lapse. I'm going to also put in the comments of exactly what I did. I do a warm up and a rest. The warm-up and rest is 4 activities or workouts, 30 seconds each. And obviously the warm-up, you want to start building your body up for intensity. So you want to increase the intensity level over those 4 exercises. And then obviously the rest, you want to start calming yourself down and bringing you back down closer to the resting heart rate. So you don't have this high cumulative stress throughout the day. But 40 seconds. I use my Apple Watch for the timer. You can use a phone. You don't have to go all out and get a pedometer and stopwatch or anything like this. And according to my Apple Watch, the whole entire exercise was 26 minutes. How do you not have 26 minutes in your day to work on yourself, to work on your body, to work on your health? 26 minutes. And I was dying. Not entirely, but I mean, if the microphone was on in my room, you would be hearing me sucking up all the oxygen in that room. Well, I'll get better for sure. But 26 minutes, that's all it is. And, you know, it sucks while you're doing it, but each exercise, again, is 40 seconds. So blasting through push-ups or whatever, just give it your all. It's only 40 seconds. It's only 40 seconds. This video is going to be 12 minutes long. And if you made it here, that means you can exercise. That means you can do that one activity. Maybe you don't do it for 26 minutes. Just do it for 15. Do it for 10. The most important thing is do it. Just do it. Do whatever. It does not matter. You just need to do something that you're going to actually do it and do it consistently, because over time, it's going to have massive, great benefits. And you're going to go further along than you ever thought was possible, and you'll accomplish great things. So I hope you enjoy. Like, follow, share, do it all. Or tell me I'm wrong. It's whatever. I don't care. I want to hear feedback. Let me know. Try out my routine and tell me if it's good or not. If you enjoyed it or if it wasn't hard at all. It was just weak. Let me know. I look forward to it. Enjoy. Be great, everyone. And I'll see you in the next video.